Hello YouTube friends and welcome to my channel. So in this video I have a unboxing and a first look of a new Emerson knife that I got. This will be the model Tiger. So basically it is one of Ernest Emerson's favorite designs. It was introduced in 2014 as a part of the limited edition for the Emerson Knife Association, Emerson Knives Collectors Association. And since the demand was really high on this one, they started the normal production run, and this one is still available to this day. So Emerson Knives say about this knife that Tiger is an apex predator, king of the jungle, so a true fighter, hunter, utility, self-defense design. As you can see there, his prominent feature is of course the rear finger guard, this part here, so it will nicely envelop your fingers, so you will not slip even if you are using some extreme stabbing motions into materials with this one. So let me give you the specifications. So we have a overall length of 22.8 centimeters, that is 9 inches. The blade is 9.6 centimeters, 3.8 inches long, with a width of 2.7 centimeters or 1.1 inch. So this portion here for measurement. The thickness is 3.2 millimeters or 0.12 inches, with a handle length of 13.2 centimeters or 5.2 inches. Thickness is 1.4 centimeters or 0.53 inches without measuring the width of the pocket clip. Currently in production, you have two options. One is the stone washed satin combo, and second one is the Thunderstorm, which is a nice black wash surface finish. This is an older model, so it has the black oxide black finishing that Emerson did do before they switched to the Thunderstorm finish. My number is 0249. As you can see, there is the model name and the patent for the wave feature. Like most of the Emerson knives, this knife also has the Emerson wave feature, which helps you out to draw the knife out of the pocket without having to open it with your finger. So some kind of warranty information here. And we have the older style pamphlet with some merchandise. Commander here, a couple of other models, and the designer and the company owner himself is Ernest Emerson. Yeah. So as you can see, the shape of the blade here, which Emerson calls it Saber point, is really similar to the CQC-8, which is a legendary model. Unfortunately, currently I do not have any in my collection, but this was also used in the making of the Combat Systems Fighter, which is here on the table, and I will show it to you later on. As far as materials goes, on the blade we have tried and tested 154 cm, which Emerson does use on majority of his knives, with a Saber V-grounded blade and the Chisel edge, which basically is sharpened on one side. If you don't know what that means, let me show you on the newer style of pamphlet. So this is the configuration how Emerson does ground his blades. So either you have the V-grind, which are symmetrically ground on both sides, but the edge is chisel, or you have a single edge or single chisel ground edge, in which is only grinding on one side of the blade, and the edge is still the chisel ground edge. Okay. As far as the handles goes, we have Coarse black G10, which is obviously the epoxy glass laminate with a chamfering, and basically they are 2D scales, so they are completely flat. Open stand-off construction to be able to clean the knife out without any problems. As far as the pivot assembly goes, it rides on those black Nylatron washers that Emerson is using on majority of his knives. So let me show you the pocket profile very quickly. And the pocket clip, I forgot to mention, is the standard Benchmade 3 screw, 3 hole configuration with medium to soft tension or stiffness. So this is how much it will be sticking out, and also a generous lanyard hole. Okay, the configuration of the blade, like Emerson calls it the Saber point. It is a modified, I would say, reverse 10-toe / clip point profile. It is really specific to Emerson knives. Not a lot of other companies are doing this. Basically, you either have your something like a traditional reverse 10-toe, like on this Benchmade 940, which the edge is almost the whole way straight, and then it comes to a nice belly, and then it is terminated with the K style tip or 10-toe, or also Kiritsuke style on the chef's knives, or something like this here. So most reverse 10-toe blades have an abrupt angle to the point. Emerson is known to have a longer termination point, or how to describe it. So the weight is 173 grams or 6.1 ounces. Now, as I mentioned, the similar blade shape is to the CQC8, which I currently do not have in my collection. And basically, let me just use the pamphlet here to show it to you. Probably will be somewhere here. Yeah, here it is. So here is the CQC8. As far as the evolution goes, the Combat Systems Fighter was designed after the Tiger. As you can see, it has the Roadhouse style, mostly straight type of handle configuration, with this nice deep forward finger choil or finger guard that will help the user to be locked inside this grip all the time. For me personally, I prefer this configuration better, because obviously I have XL size hand, and if you don't fit inside this crevice here, then this knife will be not usable for you, or you will feel not so comfortable using it. Not to be small, this is a really nice large knife. I'm feeling that I'm almost at the limit as far as my fingers go, but I still fit in those dimensions there. But if you have a larger hand than XL size, it will probably not be good for you. Then of course I suggest check out the CQC8. In my opinion, that is probably the superior handle design, because it is much more straight, so that all hand sizes will fit nicely. Mr. Emerson does say that this is one of his favorite design. He carried this one or this design for a couple of years, and you can imagine if a man himself who designs so many knives basically favors one, that it's a good design. Okay, let me show you a few couple of knives that I have here. So here is the regular size Commander. Here is the CQC7. Another tribute design or tribute knife design is the Iron Dragon that Mr. Emerson designed for his teacher or sensei, and he was called Iron Dragon, so therefore the name. If you are not able to get this knife or Emerson knife, but would like to have a really decent tactical blade, then of course I strongly suggest to check out the Recon 1 series. This is the drop point configuration. I have here also the clip point one, if you prefer this design here. .710 from Benchmade is back into production, so also nice tactical blade there. And on the budget offering at around 100 euros or dollars, here is the Kalashnikov or AK-101, the second generation, second version of it. Now let's continue with some traditional modern designs here that everybody probably has or has experienced in the past. So here is the Spyderco Endura. Kershaw Blur. Here is the Buck Sovereign. Petrified Fish Vector. Here's the red Model 1. Benchmade bug out. Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Real steel knives. Griffin Pro. Benchmade full-size Griptilian. Here is the QSP Knives Penguin. Vostit Cutlery Raccoon. Let's see also the CVV Elementum. Knaf's Lander 2 in brown paper micarta. CGRB pyrite buoy, the limited edition. Kaiser Begleiter 2. CRKT Padawan. Here's a Sharpie. Let's see the Rough Rider Peanut. There's also a well-known tactical knife, the Strider Knives SMF. And let's close it down with the K-Bar Dozier Folding Hunter. Okay, so as far as pricing goes, the Stonewash version is the cheapest one you can get at around $269, and the Thunderstorm version is a little bit more expensive at $285 or 86 to be precise dollars. I don't know if the black oxide finish will be released sometimes in the future. Currently it's not available, and you have to either find one on secondary market or go on forums, eBay, and so on. Okay, so with that being said, I would like to thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave comments down below. I'm more than happy to reply as soon as I can, of course. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much. Big thumbs up to you. And if you're not a subscriber, then please consider subscribing to not miss any future videos. With that being said, wish you a wonderful day. Hope to see you soon.